So welcome back, kings and queens, and welcome if you're new here. My name is Hope King and I'm the designer behind King's Designs MD. I just wanted to show you really quickly how I put together the Santa ID cards and the Grinch ID card that I made in Canva. I basically printed them off on regular paper. I sliced them with my E-Craft slicer, paper slicer. And now I'm getting ready to laminate them. I am using the thermal laminator pouches that you see here. This is my first time actually using these pouches. I have a boss stitch laminator and I had laminating pouches that came with it. So this is my laminator and it looks dusty. This is my laminator. It's been boxed up because I haven't used it for a while. That's one of the pouches, and I'm just getting ready to slip these into the pouches. I'm trying to do everything with one hand right now, so let's see how this works. I'm going to try to bring it all the way up to the top of the pouch because I'm using one hand, just so it can kind of help keep it in place. So you see these pouches open and have the seam in the middle where you can place things inside. Now some people have the self-laminating sheets, and if that's what you have, you can certainly use that. This is just what I have. This is what I'm going to use. So I'm pushing that all the way up into the corner, and I'm going to put that down. I want to try to get it as even as possible, but if I can't, it's not a problem because I can trim everything off. I want to try to push it in there as much as possible without a whole lot of shaking and shifting. And you did not see me design the Grinch one. I did it the same way. The green one I did the same way as I did the red one, except I just changed the photo and changed the names on them. But if you saw my video on how I did the first one, that tells you what you need to do. Now I'm going to set this to 5, and it usually will beep when it's ready. So I'm going to let this get ready and I'll be back. Now my boss stitch just beeped, and I have 2 hands I'm working with now. Just trying to make sure this gets pushed in as much as possible because it's really just going to be less trimming for me. And to be honest, I can actually cut the sheet down, which I think I'm going to do, and save some of the lamination sheet. You don't have to use the full thing if you don't necessarily need it. My old lamination kit, the kit that came with the machine, these are some huge scissors my dad bought me a long time ago, but the kit that originally came with the machine had ID card inserts, but I have so much stuff I've moved around, I don't know where it is in a moment. But I'm just going to feed this through the front, and you just put it in, and it will feed out from the back side of the machine. My daughter gets a kick out of this. And so that's how quickly it goes. And that's bunched up, but it's all good. So I'm just going to trim that down. And you see how mine bunched up. So try to make sure you're in the straight when you put it in there so you don't have this issue to try to work around. I'm just going to snip it off because it folded down on itself. So there it is. Now I have a clean edge, and there you go. Now I have a Santa card, and I should have a Grinch one. Now with my machine comes with edge cutters, and so I can snip the edges of these if I don't want them to be too long, because laminated edges can scratch people. They're really super hard plastic, and so they can scratch people. So You can cut them with the edge cutter, or you can just give it a tiny little snip just to get that little sharp point off. I hope you can see. And so get those get those sharp edges off. And so I now have a Grinch card and a Santa card. Okay, so that was really quick and something for me. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. Didn't plan on giving them away or doing anything with them in particular. I just wanted to have fun trying to make them and see what I could come up with. So I hope that helped somebody. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day.